We get home that night, and they're like, son, we saw you get punched. You gotta punch that kid in the face. Hi, I'm Caleb Synan, and this is my story of the time I punched someone in the face right in front of the vice principal because my dad told me to. It was 2005, freshman in high school, whatever age that is. I had braces, I think, still. I wasn't smart enough to be a nerd. I didn't know anything. I just kind of wore Hawaiian shirts because I thought they were cool. I still do, but now I know you're not supposed to. Every single day, cargo shorts, bigger the better, and flip-flops. And my parents would be like, what do you think maybe girls would like? And I was like, Like, it never occurred to me that I needed to attract the opposite sex. I was like, well, sex is a sin, so this will help. And boy, didn't it work. Didn't even need a promise ring. I mean, I was a preacher's kid, so you're not allowed to be cool. No hard feelings, but you don't invite that guy to a party. But I was doing okay. I didn't really get bullied much. I was raised in Georgia. It's like rural Georgia, deep south. There were more churches than stoplights. We had one high school for the whole county. It's 2,000 people in my town. And so this is Friday night lights, you know what I mean? It's the Friday night football game. This is the only thing to do in our town. And me and all the guys were all horsing around, wrestling on the grass over there, and just being idiots. And this guy punches me in the face. He was just like, I remember being very confused because I didn't think it made sense. Usually someone's like, hey dude, we're about to go. But it just happened out of nowhere. And then I also was ashamed. I kind of felt like super disrespected. It hurt, but it didn't hurt that bad. It was like getting smacked with a glove. And so I was like, oh no. I didn't fight. I wasn't a fighter guy. You have to remember that the whole town is there. It's very public. And my parents saw it from the bleachers. And it's no good. We get home that night and they're like, son, we saw you get punched and that's not gonna stand. People think they can walk all over you, just punch you in the face and get away with it. You gotta punch that kid in the face when you get back to school on Monday. And they were so serious about it. It was like Mulan. They were like, you have dishonored this family. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to punch him in the face. They're like, well, we'll spank you if you don't. I thought I was done being spanked by freshman year of high school. My dad had made me practice punches. Aim for his throat. He might duck, but if you aim for that throat, that might knock him out. And I'm just like, Dad, this is a child. This is a little teenage boy. So I had the threat of violence at home or violence at school. I chose to do it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. Monday comes. I'm really nervous. That's all I can think about. You just gotta have I'm not about to punch somebody's face. So like, that. It's probably second period or something. I'm walking to lunch like, spicy chicken Monday. It was the only time they had good food. Everything else was hard, like brown spaghetti. Georgia public school food. But spicy chicken, it was an actual spicy chicken sandwich. And it was made life worth living. Oh, this is gonna be great. This will give me the energy to punch that kid. But then I see him on the way to lunch. God or the devil, somebody was involved. I see him from a distance. And my heart just sinks. Not just because I don't have to punch him, but because all I wanna do is eat that sandwich. And I'm like, well, if I don't do it now, this is now or never. So I'm doing a little like, all right, let's get ready. This kid that I punched, he had a seashell and a shark tooth, 3 polo shirts with all the collars. He had bigger cargo shorts than me, but he was a classic idiot. So I'm getting in my stance. It's pretty obvious I'd literally do like an Irish fighter with a mustache. So he was just, didn't even seem to be like, whoa. He looks at me and I walk right up to him and I punch him right in the face. Just bam, as hard as you can do it because I don't want to fight him more. And I do this with cold, dead eyes of just a hungry boy waiting on a chicken sandwich. He goes, "Ugh," or whatever horrible noise he made. And so he's bleeding and stuff. And I was like, man, I punched pretty good. And it's so weird because I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt and cargo shorts and flip-flops. It looks very bizarre. I'm doing this right before lunch. Maybe the most public time of school. Everyone's there. This is like going to the town square. And the vice principal is like 3 feet away. I didn't even try to hide it because I was like, I have to do it. And he's just like, whoa, like he doesn't even know what to say. He's got his little walkie-talkie. And he's like, well, you can't do that. You can't do that. The vice principal, it takes me quickly to the principal's office. Principal's like, Caleb, what are you doing here? And I was like, I punched him. I walked up to him and punched him because he punched me on Friday. My parents saw it and they said I had to punch him back. So it was a tit for tat. And she's like, it's odd that you told me the truth. No one really does that. Most kids go, I didn't do anything. But I'd never been in trouble before. I didn't know you're supposed to lie. I think everybody in this school didn't like this kid. And I was kind of the guy who took him out. And they were like, well, this is a freebie. They're like, what are you thinking? What's going through your head? Well, I really want that spicy chicken sandwich because if I don't get, it's gonna be like a whole nother week. We'll get you one while you fill out the little I did a thing paper. When I got home, my parents were like overjoyed. It was like I had just told them they were grandparents. And my mom's like beating the steering wheel like, yeah! My siblings, my grandparents, everybody would hold a pillow and be like, punch the pillow as hard as you punched him. I want to feel it. Like, life. It really brought our family closer. And after that, I never got bullied again. Like, it's such a small town. It was like prison rules. Like, oh, I guess Caleb is oddly violent. Kept wearing those Hawaiian shirts and nobody ever gave me any guff.